Hi, everybody. I'm Peggy.
I'm Laura.
And we are,
Urban Booze.
as the title says today, guys, we came across two similar sounding wines.
Mhm.
Muscatel, am I saying that right?
Muscatel, Muscatel, and Moscato.
Moscato. Is it the same?
Right.
So we're going to explore that. We're definitely going to explore that. Let's talk about yours, Laura, because yours, when everyone hears Muscatel, who's the first person everybody thinks about?
Sanford and Son, Fred Sanford.
You know,
That's when I went into the store. I saw this. I thought it might have said Moscato, but I wasn't really sure. It was in the middle of the pandemic and it was on sale. 2 bottles for $20. So I swiped two and I ran out of there. And then I got home and saw that it said Muscatel. And I was like,
there we go.
Muscatel?
There we go.
What's that?
I know. And then I tried to find some because, we always want to try the same thing.
Right.
Really couldn't find it. So I'm bringing up the other part of the deal.
Huh.
I'm going to try
Partner.
beautiful bottle.
It's interesting that they're both blue, that these bottles are blue.
Great.
You know,
Yeah,
mine is from France.
Mine's from Italy. Mine's from Italy. A 2018 Moscato. And, we're going to, if you guys don't know about Moscato or Muscatel, what we're trying to figure out is the names are so similar. We thought, let's look into to see if there's something there. Is it just a changing of the name or is it really two different grapes? And, from obviously anyone who has tasted Moscato, we know it's a dessert wine. It's either yellow or pale gold. I have some in the glass. Isn't that beautiful?
It is pretty.
And they, the other thing that they said in terms of the notes, it is amazingly perfumed like rose petals, or lychee fruit. I think I'm gonna have a lychee fruit martini now that I think about it.
Mine has a lychee fruit kind of flavor. Mine is not as yellow as yours.
Yeah.
Or maybe mine is a little bit more yellow than yours. I'm not quite sure, but it is.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised. I am pleasantly surprised because
Right.
it's very light. It's not very sweet,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not dry either. It's just
Exactly.
a very nice flavored wine. And what I learned is that the foundation grape for this is pretty much the foundation grape for most wine, this Muscatel grape, this Muscat grape.
Yeah, Muscat, which is the same grape, which is the oldest grape, and it says for Moscato is the fourth most broadly planted grape in Italy. Okay.
Well, they said even the Greeks used this when they made their wine. They
Right.
were using this.
So I'm thinking that this grape is the foundation, and but what about Moscato? It does not benefit from aging in oak barrels, and it is suggested that that it is used almost as soon as it is released. So this is not something that ages well and you keep and you go, oh, let me try it later. Open it, drink it,
Drink it, enjoy it, and go get another bottle.
finish it.
Right. Open it, exactly. Finish it. Go get another bottle if this particular one is one that you like. Yeah.
You can drink a bottle and say you're absolutely not wasting. The fermentation's in a steel vat. So if it's not in the oak barrel, it's in a steel vat. And I am definitely going to take the suggestion and I'm going to drink it instantly.
Mine is surprisingly tasty, and it's not heavy, it's bright, it's not sweet. I'm liking that it's not.
So is it dry?
Not very. It just has a nice, I have the nice lychee flavor.
Mm-hmm.
This is the brand is a Spanish sounding name, but it's made in France. It's Finca de Zalamena is what it's called, but it was made in France. It's a nice tasty one. It's a pleasant surprise, a very pleasant surprise.
Right. And so like I mentioned earlier, it's made from the Muscat grape. It's a common grape that's in California, Chile, Argentina, France, and Spain.
Mm-hmm.
So this must be the grandfather, of
them all.
grapes, of them all.
Of them all. That's what it is. The Greeks were using it. Everybody used it.
Right. And then I also, which makes a lot of sense since I'm still kind of, new into the wine, although people probably think I'm not with all these episodes, but Moscato is a good entry wine for people that don't normally drink wine because it doesn't have the bitterness. It's a white, it's fruity, it's a little effervescent. I don't know if you can see the bubbles. It's a little effervescent.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very juicy. And I didn't really think about pairing it appropriately because it's white, but I had some spaghetti with tomato sauce. I had it with that, and it was fine. But it does definitely leave a sweet aftertaste, and
Mm.
and I think because it's a good entry level wine and it has some sweetness, it has an appeal to some celebrities. Well, it has an appeal to a lot of us Black folks. Let's just say that. So
Mine isn't super dry, so it's not pulling my face in. But it is a dessert wine, and I'm having dessert, which is fruit and cheese. I've got feta and watermelon, and this is going really well with an evening salad. Not
yeah,
dessert, but it's an evening salad, and mine isn't remotely bubbly. It's flat,
mine is
but
so
it's tasty.
very, very tasty. And I said, let me dig a little deeper. Let's see if Moscato has some fans in the celebrity world. And back in the day, when Kanye was not the Kanye that he is now, he had remixed a song about Moscato. Little Kim, I believe, had a Moscato. And of course, of late, the only one that's out there that I could find that has a Moscato is Nicki Minaj, and hers is called Mix Fusion, NYX Fusion. So I'm actually going to order that because I want to try it because it has peaches in it. And I'm like,
Ooh.
I'm so, ooh, that.
Peach flavor or peaches?
It has peaches in it. So it has peach nectar. It has some really nice fruits in there that I was like, it was very, very interesting. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try that. So yeah, and this was recommended to me by my friend. Hey Tremaine, thank you, girl. Particular brand, and I enjoy it. I could definitely see me picking up another Moscato, which of course leads us to. So basically, what we're saying, is it the same? We think it's the same.
Mhm.
It's the same grape. The name is real familiar. I'm almost thinking that the name Muscatel they didn't want it because Fred Sanford mixed it with Ripple and called it Muscatipple, and they didn't want that association. Not like
Right,
that. Not to a black junk man on TV.
right. A black junk man. There it is.
Right. Okay.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. So that
So it kind of went away here, but I lucked up on it, and I will look for this again.
but you can't find it online. I went online, and my normal go-to when I can't find it in the hood, which
Mhm.
is totalwine.com. Nothing.
Mm.
Find it. But then New York is not the most accessible place, for wine. It's just tough. It's just really, really tough.
New
So
York is odd because now there's always been wine shops in certain neighborhoods. Now where I am is getting all gentrified. And
right.
so they have a few, but I don't know that they would have a Muscatel. I think they'll have a lot of really basic popular things
They'll
that
have
would
a
appeal.
Moscato.
Right, they'll have the Moscato, but not the Muscatel. I found this at a place in Old Westbury Road. I'm not sure the name of the road, but it's right across from the arena,
The Coliseum.
the Coliseum, the Nassau Coliseum. So just before you get on the expressway, there was a sign that said 2 for $10. And I was like, 2 for $10? I mean, no, 2 for $20. 2 for $20. I was like, 2 for $20. I pulled around the corner,
They're trying
found
to
parking.
out.
Right. And I've tried it. The other one that I had was terrible. I won't even mention it. It was just awful. And I didn't know what this was going to be, but
Right.
$20, you take a chance.
We forgot to we did the site swirl. We got to make use of our McBride certification, at least the part that I'm up to. Sniff. Now, sniffing it wouldn't have done anything for me because I don't like the smell. I don't.
Mine doesn't have a sweet smell, but it does have a fragrance. As soon as I opened the bottle, it had a nice scent to it, a nice fragrance to it.
But definitely, I love the taste. And again, maybe I'm just not there quite yet, but I love the taste. Definitely is a wonderful taste. Which moves us to budget. We've talked about a lot of different wines that we have tried, wine, beers, and spirits. And when we say budget, we want to explain what we mean by budget, first of all.
Right.
Because during these pandemic times, we gotta watch what we're doing with our money.
Right. When it first started, it was always keep cash on hand. So, and then it's, well, what am I putting in my budget? How much am I spending? And then there's just my regular, how I'm living on a good day. Last year, how was I living?
Exactly.
And
exactly.
we didn't, when we would spend more on wine, it was because we were interviewing the winemaker.
Right. And besides that, yeah, let's go back.
Okay.
Also, the budget's in place because what? We're not sponsored yet.
No, we're not.
Hint, hint.
Nobody sponsored us. Some winemakers have been a bit more generous than others.
Right.
However, we are not sponsored yet.
Right.
And so that means we have to, if we want it, when we talk to somebody, if their wine costs more than we would normally spend, like $30, we spend it. But, and that we, when I'm spending $30, I'm already assuming I'm going to love this. I just spent $30. I'm not trying to be upset about what I've just spent.
Right.
But when we go like this, I said 2 for $20. So 2 $10 bottles of wine felt like a deal.
Yeah, and I think this might have been $10 to $11. Again, if it wasn't good, my feelings wouldn't be hurt. But I'd be straight up pissed off if I spent $30 and it wasn't, my palate wasn't there for it, which has happened with a couple of wines. We won't go into that.
Right. And even with that, we say to ourselves, oh, my palate's not ready for it. Not that it was a bad wine. I'm just not ready. One day I will be.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
So with that, we're going to move into what we have now developed as our scale, our Urban Booze rating scale. And 4 stars.
4 stars. 4 stars means it is amazing. You should budget for it. You should say, hey, look, because we spend between 10 and 15. That's kind of our sweet spot. So if we get to the store and we see something, you know, $10, $12, $15, we'll get it. Even $18, we'll get it. But should you get it again? Do we recommend it? That's a 4 star. Budget for it. 3 stars.
And it also goes for the $25 and up, like the McBride Sisters Riesling. You know, something that's above the budget. So that's when we say budget for it, we're saying it's going to cost over the budget that we've established, over the 15 plus. And if it's that good, get it budget because it's worth it. And I would say that in particular would be for the McBride Sisters Riesling. I like that wine. So I would like that. To me is a 4 star rating. That's a 4 star.
That's a 4 star. To me,
So let's go to 3.
Let's go to 3. Okay. It's tasty and it's in our budget, so get it. This is something that you normally buy. That's 3 stars, just 3.
Yeah.
You go to the store. It's between, like, remember the $7 Shiraz? I got something at Trader Joe's. It was $7. I bought for both of us. We both liked it.
Right.
And it was worth a second buy because it was only $7.
And it was in our budget.
Right.
So that means $15 and lower. It's in our budget. That's a 3 star.
That's a 3 star. Right.
Right. So
you
now,
won't be disappointed. You know what it is. It's a reliable.
And it's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill your pocket. The notes for 2 stars. Well, you know, Laura and I both agree. If it's a 2 star, that means what? We're going to deglaze with it.
Or we're going to punch it up and make it sangria. We're not pouring it down the drain.
We're going to make it a cocktail. So that meant it had something there that said, you know what, it's not that bad that we would throw it out, but it needs a little help. Help. So that's 2 stars. And then 1 star is
don't buy it again.
Buy it. Yucky, wah, wah, wah. No,
exactly.
We don't care how much it costs.
Don't get it again. Exactly.
It's not even worth
$2 in your pocket. Keep it. Put it towards something else, and you don't need that.
Put it towards something that you know, and don't waste it. And you know, I have to now think: I'm sure we had a number 1. I'm sure we had.
I'm telling you, when I bought this wine, I bought something else with it. The label was really cute. It was like a trippy 70s label. I don't even remember what the name of the wine was. Remember?
Oh, I know what the number 1 was for me. I bought that Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc. Oh my God, it is awful, and it's still in my fridge. I will
can't even use it.
Can't even use it.
Yeah.
So there you have it, guys.
There it is. There it is.
You're gonna hear about it. You know, we're gonna say 1 star, 2 star, 3 or 4, and you're gonna know what it is. We'll remind you. We'll put it in our description. But you know what? If you like what we are doing, if you like this, because we are constantly building content, what do you got to do?
Hit subscribe. Hit the bell. Hit the bell. I'm pointing down because we've gone over how to get this thing installed in there. So hit the bell. Hit the bell.
click, like, and subscribe.
Mhm.
And hopefully this is not your first Urban Booze video that you've seen, but we had a great interview where we talked with Curtis Battles. Check it out. We have a raffle because Urban Booze, we do like giving back the best way we know how.
We give back, we give forward. We
right.
giving out nice raffle gifts to our members, our subscribers. And this raffle gift is, you can see it on, you can buy it on Amazon if you don't want it raffled from us. It's $30.
Go on and buy it. But, you know, this show was about Muscatel
versus Moscato.
And, you know, give us a comment. And you know what? If you guys are good with trivia, what episode did Fred Sanford talk about Muscatel?
Or Muscaripple.
Right, but yeah, tell us what show was. Well, yeah, well, I wanted to. There was a couple of combinations that he did with Muscatel. So how many can you find on Sanford and Son that he has mixed either Muscatel or Ripple? There's quite a few, and so put it in our comments. Let's see if you are aficionados of the old school sitcoms. But until our next show, guys, thank you so much for staying with us. We hope you stayed this long. We hope to see you again on our next episode. We put up content every Wednesday. So like, subscribe, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We love to chat. We'd love to hear from you. So until next time, guys, this is Peggy
Urban Booze.
Urban Booze, where we
are exploring what's good, sip by sip. Bye.
Oh, wait. Cheers.
Oh,
all right, cheers.
See how much of this I finished my glass, my very healthy glass.
I refilled off screen. Bye.
Bye.